Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. I'm on the £2 coin hunt in this episode. Got £500 worth of £2 coins to look through. Going to try and find the rare and valuable ones, the ones that you can find in your change. Hopefully ones that are worth more than the £2 that's printed on them. And I'm looking for the two coins that still elude me to complete the set. Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, Commonwealth Games England. I've got everything else. They're all in pretty nice condition. A couple of swaps would be nice, maybe 3 or 4 swaps required if I really want the absolute top end of the circulated condition coins. But let's see what's what. We've got all them bags, 25 big bags, £20 worth of coins in each bag, 10 coins in total. Let's get the viz absolutely done. Looking for a bit of a speed round in this one. Again, I am chasing the get them checked, get them back into the post office too, then get some other coins again. You know, that circle of life, the coin circle, as it were. The float that I have in order to buy £2 coins and 50p coins is obviously not endless. So I need to go back into the bank or the post office so I can draw them back out again somewhere else. A little bit of an update from the last video. So I mentioned that the lizard lady, the lady of lizards from the #1 post office, Lady Liz's post office, had messaged me to say that she had £620 worth of £2 coins for me, and I had to get the last batch in to then swap them round. Didn't quite work out that way. You get it, you know, by the time you kind of get there, some people withdraw them out and this, that and the other. So I got £500, but it was made up with some 50p, some loose 50p's as well. And they had to look through them. So this is 500 quid's worth. That was the amount we settled on. It also helps as well because you can withdraw £500 at each one time off my card. So sometimes a little bit of an odd number doesn't quite work. So I'll just leave them for next time. So anyhow, 500 quid's worth. Away we go. Right, I'll wait till I get one more commemorative because it's not been unbelievably prolific by any stretch of the imagination, and I'll go through what I've got down on the mat there. Flip the neck. This is Peter Barron. This, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags, 9 bags, 9th bag, just 3 commemoratives, 4 commemoratives. There we go. Right, let's have a review of what we've got so far. So that looks the shiniest. Shakespeare Histories, only worth £2 this one. A mintage of over 5.5 million. So it's only worth £2. This one's only worth £2 as well. Florence Nightingale. We've got over 6 million mintage for that one. Although that is Lady M's, my counterpart in this channel's favourite £2 coin. That is the Act of Union. Another high mintage one, 7.5 million minted. And you guessed it, just £2. Check and see if that had a rotation there. And we've got a Marconi, the wireless communications there. And it's just over 4.5 million minted. So 4 coins down on the mat, but they are only £2 each. Let's press on. Let's see what we can find. That is well, you get ups and downs of coin hunting. You can get a batch that's absolutely rubbish. You can get a batch that's absolutely outstanding. And you can get somewhere in the middle. But one thing is for sure, it can change on the flip of a coin. There's 2 commemoratives there. So a very poor condition Charles Darwin. Again, just £2 for Charles. Really highly minted him, over 8 million. And this is the second highest minted £2 coin you get, 9.5 million, or just over. The Army Centenary. Did I say Charles Darwin there? I might have said Charles Darwin there. I meant Charles Dickens. I did say Darwin. I feel like I got that wrong there. Got them mixed up. Because you can get the Charles Darwin coin as well, with Charles Darwin and an ape on there. So this could be a super duper fast one. Let's see, could I get the whole video done in less than 10 minutes? 5 minutes in. I reckon I can do this in the next 5 minutes. It's quite cold in the Magic Studio today, quite a cold morning. I'm sat here with a woolly hat on and a jumper and a body warmer, or a gilet if you're posh. There's another active union. Although I am wearing shorts. Lady M and my children do say to me, you know, if it's cold, just put something down, put some pantaloons on. Why on earth would you be in shorts when the weather's not great? But I just love wearing shorts. Liberate the legs, that's what I say. I could absolutely be fully, say, woolly hatted up and fully warm on the top half and just stick a pair of shorts and a pair of trainers on and go outside. Right, I'm going to get one more commemorative before I show you. That one on the mat there is the highest mintage of all the £2 coins. I don't think these £2 will have been hunted through before. You know, I don't think these will have come from a coin collector and then threw them back for the ones they didn't want. I think we probably know if that was the case. The Lady of Blizzards would let me know what the score was. Right, anyway, that's St. Paul's, over 10 million, highest mintage commemorative £2 coin, and just £2. We know this one, Shakespeare Histories. We know that's just a £2, and another £2 as well. The 1999 Rugby World Cup, almost 5 million minted. The first commemorative £2 coin of the bimetallic era. So in 1997, the £2 coin switched to this design, where you have two metals in the same coin. The coin made up of two metals, and that was the first one that came up. So another St. Paul's there. Got a few shiny ones coming. I do like to see the shinies. A little bit of a magpie logo. A nice 2011. We're now 2025. So what's that? 14 years old and still super shiny. It's 14 years, isn't it? I get a bit confused. Yes, 10 years will be 21. In 2025, where does the time go? There's a Marconi. We had a Marconi, haven't we? We talked about him bridging the Atlantic with his wireless communications. Well, we didn't, but that's what he did. But he also played the Mambo, which is interesting. That's 2001's coin, not 2010, which some people might think because of the design there. Right, another St. Paul's and an Army Centenary. So the commemoratives are beginning to come a little bit. Less than 2 minutes to go, but there's only 4 bags. So depending on how many commemoratives we find, we could hit that too. Viewer, yeah. We could. Oh, flip the neck. All of a sudden you get 5 in a bag. Right. Tell you what, let's get the last 3 bags out and then see if we can hit that 10-minute limit. So if I hit one of them Commonwealth Games, we'll go over the 10 minutes because I'll be whooping. I get one of the 2 that I need. In fact, any Commonwealth Games, I'd quite like to get that Scotland swapped out as well. Although I am asking a lot. Right, final bag and then we'll review. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Go on, but I'll have to do I was going to say I'll have to do an edge hunt, and something's absolutely sticking out there. Can't forget an edge hunt from Sue from New Zealand. And that one looks silver. Is it even a £2 coin then? Have I been diddled? Let's have a look. Right, shoulders. That third one down. Yeah, shoulders of giants. After that, all right, we've got one here. Isn't bad. Kingdom Brunel. So we've got a. Oh, just before that silver one, we've got the Brunel one. It does have an edge inscription on it. Of giants, so it does have an edge inscription. Ooh, silver, that's interesting. Right, giants, and we've got something. What a piece of work is a man. So we've got 3 interesting coins there. 2 with edge inscriptions. So we had the Brunel portrait. There it is. Oh, right, that's why it's just absolutely terribly fake. That silver. Right, there's the Brunel portrait. Brunel the man. He's another high mintage, nearly 8 million. We'll come back to that in a minute. There's the what a pieces of work is a man. So we've got our second Shakespeare coin, the Shakespeare skulls. And this absolutely terrible fake, which you could spot a mile off. So we will go over the 10 minutes because it's worth a little bit of a look at this. I suppose it will become the plum find, really. But that is absolutely really bad. I mean, all the colour's gone out so that it's silver. Flip it round, it's certainly rotated. The Queen's portrait is absolutely terrible. The writing is just so fat, and even the IRB there is one, but it's certainly not sharp. But I suppose it's not a bad attempt in terms of the fact it's got standing on the shoulders of giants on. It's got an edge inscription, but that's all rubbed away. No hologram whatsoever in the middle there. It's yeah, absolutely terrible. 100% fake. You just tell by how fat the Queen's head is, and the like I say, the IRB and the writing, the Royal Mint would the die would not wear to that degree, and all the edges are rounded off as well. So it is fake, but I suppose it's good because it's I'm gonna swap that out because it's it's probably the best worst fake that I found. So that will go onto the mat. So let's just review the finds. We've got another Army Centenary, Guy Fawkes. Remember the 5th of November. So we haven't had that one. Another Charles Dickens, not Darwin, and another Shakespeare history. So a hat trick of histories, a hat trick of Dickens, and a hat trick of the Act of Union as well. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 coins we found 3 of. Anyway, this is the plum. This is the plum. Looks like a silver proof. Right, if there's any other errors, they'll be tagged on the end of this video because I'll check all the other coins before I take them back to the post office. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. Put a like on the video, leave us a comment, watch some of our other videos. If you want to go the extra mile, please consider becoming a channel member. And thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.